another old friend, a guy who I've even sailed with once, way back in the day, Frank Kern, owner of the J120 Corinthia. Also a commodore? Governor of Bayview Yacht. Frankie, welcome to On the Water Anarchy.
I don't know about that.
Now, you're a longtime anarchist. You've certainly been part of the community for ages. We're really happy to hear this year that you were named the chairman of the Mackinac race. So, the Bayview Mackinac race, which goes from Port Huron to Mackinac Island. It is one of the two Mackinac races. The other is the Chicago race. That last year, blew all headlines out of the water with 420 boats or whatever. This year, I think they're back down a little bit, but. The Bayview Mac has always, it was one of the first distance race I did in Michigan. In fact, I did it before I moved here. It's a fabulous race. And it hasn't, financially, it's always been sort of a tough sell, or at least recently, but you guys just put together something that is somewhat amazing in this economy, which is a really nice sponsorship deal with the state of Michigan. Can you talk about that? Talk about who sponsored you and why?
Sure can. And by the way, the name of the race now is Pure Michigan Bayview Mackinac.
The Pure Michigan Bayview Mackinac race.
Yes.
Good, excellent.
Yeah. And as many of you probably have heard, they've done a lot of television commercials. I know I've seen it in Charleston when I was there. And this is a great partnership because we were selling what we were selling to them, that this is Michigan's race. We start in Port Huron, finish on Mackinac Island, and it involves a lot of people that are from the state of Michigan, although we do have a big following from other states and other countries. So it's a great freshwater race. I've done, as you know, a lot of ocean racing, and it's still one of my favorites.
Now, Frank's won the Pineapple Cup. You've won some pretty big races out there with your J120, right?
Yeah.
And you also won the Newt, didn't you?
I won the Newt.
How did you do that? Because at the end of the first day, you were in, fourth or something like that?
No, well, I think fifth or the first race we got a 6. So I think we were up around 4, something like that. But we just kept working. Just working hard and trying to call the shifts and working the boat. I've got a lot of new crew people on the boat this year, so it was a little bit of adjustment going on, trying to get everything right. But we just seemed to get everything to click this time, and got some halfway decent starts. And even when we had some poor starts, we would work our way up the fleet and knocked off some boats and just had a fun time with it.
Well, you've won a few of these too, haven't you?
No, this is my first.
Is this
nude.
your first nude?
Yeah.
Well, good for you.
Yeah.
Well,
but it's such a competitive class, and everybody in this class.
One of the only J121 design classes in the country, right?
One of the biggest.
One of the only.
No.
Oh,
that's not true. No.
Oh,
California,
bad.
they've got it. It's kind of petered out on the East Coast, but the West Coast, there's still a couple of fleets.
Got it.
And San Francisco, it's a pretty strong one too.
So let's get back to the Mac, though. The you have 2 courses again, or is there just the 1 course?
No, we went to 2 courses this year, and I'm not sure if you ever got one of them, but we sent out a survey to our participants. As far as the course selection goes, only the owners got asked because we felt it was much more important what their opinion was, and we had a lot of comments that they talked about that they wanted us to bring back the Cove Island course. And the last time we had run that was 1999, and it still had a strong place in everybody's memory. And the reason that was discontinued was that the Canadian government had pulled their government buoy at that location.
Right.
So we looked around, and we still had the buoy from the Southampton course that we ran after that, and we pulled it all together, and we're going to have the service bring it up there. So we're going to use our own buoy in the very same spot. So it's a classic race, a new race that's a classic race.
Course that already has records in history and everything else.
Yep.
Now, how long is the Cove course?
The Cove course. Gosh, you would ask me that.
I think 260 or
just 264, I think it is. Yeah.
So the short course will be still just a short course straight up.
Yeah, it's about 45 miles shorter for the short course, and that goes around the weather buoy.
And that'll be for the perf classes, or just for the
no, the perf classes, and there is an IRC class that goes on that. Not everybody wanted to do the long course. And this was our Burger King type of race. We were going to give everybody what they wanted and see what the market really wanted.
Well, good. That's pretty innovative.
Yeah.
It's nice not to be dictated to all the time.
Well, I know I've been dictated to, and I don't like it.
Now, you're also doing ORR as well as IRC, correct?
Yes.
Okay,
yeah.
and then that's elective as well?
That's an elective. If you do the long course, you could do either one. And then for the short course, we decided to do IRC, although on the short course, they can do it with a standard certificate, which means they don't have to get, they don't have to get the boat weight.
Cuts down costs, and that's really important right now.
Yeah, we're trying to give people what they want, so they do come out and do the race.
All right, well, everyone check out byc.com. Learn about the Mackinac race. I'm sure we'll do some coverage of it again. It's a great race. It was my wife's first distance race. It's one of my favorites, and it all goes to a pretty good party town up on the little island there on the Straits of Mackinac. So, Frank, thanks again. Congratulations here, and we'll see you soon, brother.
Thank you.